What's happening, people? Big up to everyone locked in. Liverpool Prophet back again with another World Cup. Watchalong. Hope we're all doing well. Big up to everyone locked in the building. Big up. Appreciate you all, man. Ecuador versus Germany today. Hoping for a good game. Expecting a good game. Both teams are meant to be pretty decent, so let's just hope for some good football on display, man. Let's just hope for some good football on display. Big up to everyone locked in. You know what? I'm actually feeling a little bit better today. I was sweltering yesterday with heat, but I've moved my fan a little bit closer to myself where my setup is. Now I can actually feel the cool there. I thought it was a bit too far away yesterday, but the fan is now right in front of me. I feel so much better. So big up to you all locked in. Appreciate you all, man. Big up. And yeah, Ecuador versus the Germans. We shall see how this game goes. Just hoping for a good game, man. That's all. You know, there was some goals in the Brazil game yesterday. Not the most entertaining game. However, 3 goals are 3 goals nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So, Germany haven't been too bad. Their first game against Krakow was very impressive. They were a little bit less convincing against the Ivory Coast. However, they were still good. Against Ecuador today, they'll have another tough game because Ecuador got some decent players, but I still expect Germany to come out on top in this game. I can't lie. I think they've got a bit too much talent for Ecuador. But stranger things have happened in football. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how this game goes. We have 2 watch-alongs today, people. I'll be, of course, we're doing this Ecuador versus Germany game. I'll also be back later on at 12 for the Tunisia versus Netherlands game. So 2 watch-alongs today, and then not doing anything tomorrow until early Saturday morning for Uruguay versus Spain, Colombia versus Portugal, and I think Argentina versus Jordan as well. I big up Emmanuel, bro. Big up to my brother, man. Hope you're doing well. Bless up, bro. Appreciate you being in. Big up, man. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing, man? I know the heat is insane at the moment. The heat is absolutely insane in the UK at the moment. I hope you're doing well. Germany for the win. I agree. I think Germany got too much here. I can't lie. I think Germany win as well, bro. I agree. But, like I said, upsets can happen, you know what I'm saying? But I doubt it'll happen in this game. Doing well, but glad to know you're doing well, man. I think it's only tomorrow, and then the temperature gets back to normal. I like warm weather, but I don't like it when it's crazy warm like now. Like I like it when it's hot in the summer, of course, but this is too much, man. It's too much, you know. I've moved my fan closer to me as well. The last couple of watch-alongs, it's been all the way over there on the other desk, so it's been a bit too far away from me, so I can't feel it, which is why I've been struggling. But I've now moved it right in front of me, so this is just perfect now, man. I'm not having no issues. Got the cool air blowing on me, which is great. I just put the match on. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, it's too much, but when it's hitting 36, 38 degrees, you know it's peak, man. You know, I don't even think it got this hot last summer, low key. But when it's hitting 36, 37, 38, when you're struggling to sleep at night and you're having to have multiple showers in the day, you know it's hot, man. You know what I'm saying? You know it's hot. You know it's hot then. Neuer's in goal for Germany, people. They've got Rahm, Rudiger, Jonathan Tah, Kimmich, Pavlovic. I'm not going to try and pronounce that guy's name there, number 23. Wirtz is in the team, Musiala, Sane, and then Kai Havertz, I believe, is the striker for Germany. Hopefully, Wirtz balls out, man. We want to see Wirtz balling out and having a good game. He's playing off the left, interestingly, so he's not playing in the 10. He's playing off the left. Hopefully, we can see him have a good game. Yeah, man. Let's hope for a decent game, some decent ball being played, and some goals. You know, goals are the most important thing. Fingers crossed we have a decent game. It's about to kick off. We are a minute away from kick-off, basically. Germany are in the that's a bizarre kit. They're in a bluish / turquoise colour kit. Interesting. Right, we're going to kick off. And the game is underway, people. The game is underway. That's gone out for an Ecuador throw-in straight away. Let's see how this game goes then. Right, Ecuador throw-in taken. Germany on the ball in midfield here now. All the way back with Manuel Neuer in goal. Manuel Neuer now. Cross to Rudiger. I think that's Rudiger there. He goes across to the other Germany centre-back. He now brings it forward. Plays it back to whoever that is. Back with Rudiger now. Moving it to midfield. Ball looking for Kai Havertz. He doesn't have the strength though to keep that, and it's won by Ecuador. The sun's come out wherever they're playing as well, which is good to see. The sun is out. Right, Germany now on the ball. Back with Antonio Rudiger. Back to Manuel Neuer. Manuel Neuer now. Neuer on the ball. Plays it across to the other centre-back. He goes forward. Germany are in here. Cleared away though. Cleared away. Drawing to Germany here. Rama is going to take it. They're in the Germany are in the Ecuador box here. Shot 1-0 Germany, people. Early on, 1-0 Germany. Leroy Sané with the goal. Early start, fast start from the Germans. And it's 1-0, Leroy Sané. However, an Ecuador player has gone down. And I'm sure VAR will look at that. But for now, it is 1-0 Germany. Good finish from Sané. And within 2 minutes, the Germans have opened up the scoreline. And they're leading 1-0. But yeah, the ref's definitely going to check this, man. The amount of Ecuador players that are complaining. Oh, that might get ruled out. High foot from the German player there trying to control the ball. He's kicked the guy in the head. I think that's going to get ruled out. I think that's getting ruled out, people. So I'm not going to change the score yet. Going to wait and see what happens, but I think that might get ruled out still. Big up, Natasha. Hope you're doing well, Natasha. Big up. Are you doing a Watchalong with Rasta later? I'm not sure, Natasha. Has he got the Netherlands game scheduled on his channel or not? Because last time I checked, I don't remember seeing that game scheduled on there. If he is, I'll ask him and see what he's saying. That's if he's doing it, of course. Ref's going to check this. I think this is getting disallowed for a high foot. I think this is going to get disallowed. We now have thunderstorms. That's not great news, Natasha. Yeah, we have warm weather. That's usually common though after warm weather, isn't it? It's usually common. Good finish from Sané, man. Bottom corner, rolling back the ears with it. But yeah, I'm sure he's. Oh no, they've given it. They've given the goal. Surprising, they've given the goal there, but they have. It's 1-0 Germany, people early on. Thought they disallowed that, but no, obviously not. Whatever, we're back underway. It's 1-0 Germany, people. That's not the start Ecuador would have wanted, but it is what it is. Germany opened the scoring. Right, Germany now on the ball here again. Here we are in midfield. Antonio really on the ball now. Oh, that'll be a free kick to Germany. Yeah, free kick Germany. Yeah, is that Musiala, is it? Yeah, Musiala was clipped. That's a free kick to Germany. It's not a bad Germany kit, you know that. It's actually alright. It's growing on me. I like the sort of dark blue mixed with the lightest blue. I think stand Germany at top of the group with 9 points. Ivory Coast are second with 4. Curacao are third with 2. And Ecuador sat bottom on 1, which is a big surprise, people, considering a lot of people would have had them finishing second. A lot of people would have had them finishing second over Ivory Coast. So to see them bottom is a bit surprising, but it just goes to show, doesn't it, that you can never really predict anything when it comes to World Cup because you don't know what nations will show up. Here at Germany now. Right, here we are. Musiala out to cross in, blocked. Rasta is doing Japan versus Sweden and then the USA game. So he's doing Japan, Sweden, and then USA, Turkey. I'm not doing any of those games, Natasha. So I'll probably be in the comments supporting, but yeah, I'm not watching any of those. I haven't got any of those planned. But I'll definitely be in the comments supporting my brother Rasta, man, always. I think King's also doing a watch along on his channel, people. So if anyone wants to go show King some love, please do, man. My brother's out here working hard as well, working incredibly hard on his channel. So yeah, if you go show King some love, people, it's much appreciated. Ecuador go long here. Too long. It's nothing's gonna come to that. Big up to Clive, man. Bless up, Clive. Hope you're doing well, brother. Big up yourself, Clive. Ecuador now. They still have it, but the ref's giving a free kick. Yeah, big up, brother. Appreciate you being in. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Germany on the ball now. Kimmich. In midfield now. Rudiger on the ball. Right, Germany here again. This has been a decent start from Germany, people. It's been a very decent start from them. They're playing some decent ball early on as expected. Rudiger. Germany have possession again. And the ref's giving a free kick to Ecuador this time. Caicedo on the ball now, I believe. Right. The two standout players in this Ecuador team are Moises Caicedo from Chelsea and Piero Hincapié from Arsenal. Those are the two standout players in the Ecuador team. Can't say I know of anyone else. But both of them are very good players. Ecuador here have it at the back. Here they have the ball again. Cross. Can they make something happen? Can they test Germany here? Right. Here's their number 9. With the number 9, I'd expect you to probably be in the box as the striker, not in midfield, but whatever. Right, Germany have it now. Kai Havertz. Nothing on that. Right, here comes Caicedo on the ball, I think. Oh, it's 1-1, people. 1-1. It's not Caicedo, it's someone else. But what a strike that was. What a strike. Huh. What a strike. 1-1, people. 1-1. 1-1, man. 1-1. I like it, bro. Emmanuel, I like it, but I think it's new. It's somewhat different, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's somewhat different. I definitely look at buying that. I would. But yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees the potential with it. Big up to Nighttime Kid, man. Big up Nighttime Kid, bro. Bless up, man. Appreciate you being a Nighttime Kid. Yeah, that's a great goal, man. That came out of nowhere. Good strike, man, from the player. Neuer couldn't do much about that one. But yeah, good goal. Ecuador strike back quickly, man. They respond. 1-1. 2 goals inside 10 minutes. Let's hope we get some goals in this game. They have indeed, Natasha. They have indeed, and it was a decent goal. I don't really like England's kit this year. For me, Emmanuel, I always think it's the same, low-key. I always think it's a bit too plain and boring. I always love getting Brazil kits. Brazil, for me, do some great kits. France as well. Portugal, Argentina. Germany do some great kits as well with Adidas. So, yeah. there's some national teams that do amazing kits, but England's kits for me they just never appeal me, which is why I never buy one. Now Germany are a quality side, now Tunky. They're a quality side, man. They've got a very good coach and they've got some very good players in that team as well. Yeah, it's too basic for me, man. Way too basic. Way too basic, man. Now I know a lot of people like the basic design, but I like to see. Call me weird, but I like to see patterns on the shirt. You know what I mean? I'm not really a fan of just a plain type shirt. You know, if you're a Tottenham fan, you probably do like that style because all the time their kids are playing, aren't they? You know what I'm saying? But I like having patterns on the shirt. Yeah, Natasha, that's crazy, but it's expected after warm weather. To be fair, ball in, cleared away by Ecuador, across to Leroy Sané. To be fair, Night Tom Kid, you can't really say that because Portugal only beat Uzbekistan the other day. Like you could say the same thing about Portugal. You can't use one logic for one nation and use another logic for another one. You got to keep it consistent. If that's how you see things, then what Portugal did was nothing special either, was it? If we're being honest. As things stand, Ivory Coast have gone. Well, no, Ecuador second place still with 2 points. So that's giving them an extra point. It doesn't do much for them. They need to win. Ecuador need to win this game because I don't think 2 points is going to be enough to qualify as one of the best third place teams. Cooling down at last. Yeah, I've got the fan in front of me, Natasha, so I'm doing well for this one. I'm doing well, man. I actually like the kit, to be fair, but each to their own. I don't know what that says, bro. Can't lie. And big up to AFC always, man. Bless up AFC always. Hope you're doing well, brother. Profit, big up. Nicholas Pepe is better than our wingers we have. Yeah, Nicholas Pepe used to play for Arsenal, didn't he? I completely forgot he used to play for Arsenal, yeah. Big him up, man. Can't remember why Arsenal sold him, though. I remember before Arsenal bought him, he was linked to us. Thought he was an alright player, to be fair. I'm not sure why they sold him, but yeah, man. I hear you, AFC always. I hear you, bro. The England kit from the last World Cup was nice, to be honest. The 2022 Qatar World Cup. I'm trying to remember what their kit looked like. I'll have a look later, bro. Are you on about the home kit, yeah? Or are you on about the away kit? It's Spurs kit, bro. Yeah. That's your sponsor, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. You've had that sponsor for years, Night Tom Kid. I'm sure you've been with them guys for years, man. I don't ever remember Tottenham having another sponsor other than them guys. Yeah, you was on about the home kit, yeah. I can't remember, but I'm have to go back and have a look. But yeah, man. Is it worth buying? Would you say or not? If it's worth buying, I'm not gonna buy an England top myself, but I might look into buying it for as a gift to someone. Nicholas Pepe cost Arsenal 72 million. Arteta got rid of him. Okay, so the manager got rid of him. Interesting. Decent player, man. Decent player, to be fair. As he always. Nothing wow, but decent on his day. Probably is better than your wingers now because you only got Martinelli, Saka, Tross. Probably is. You're right. He probably is better than your current wingers. Kidshaw playing. That's crazy. No, I don't even know who that sponsor is. Low key. I don't even know who they are. I don't even know who they are. And that's not even me taking the mic, but I don't know. Ooh, shot from Germany just wide. We could have had Nicholas Pepe. If we wanted him at the time. I don't even think Mikel Arteta was the Arsenal manager when Arsenal signed Pepe. I think it was still Unai Emery. So, if we were serious about Nicholas Pepe, we could have landed him, I can't lie. But I don't think we ever were serious about him. Yeah, AFC always, it's a great kit, man. A lot of people don't like it, but I like the pattern on it. I think it's somewhat different. It reminds me of like some of the old school type kits. I'm not a fan of old school kits personally, but I like the design on this new one. See, I'm always someone who's proud to buy the club merch and just wear the club merch. But with the whole slot situation this summer, this was the first time I was considering not buying anything until he was gone. But now that he's gone, I've got no issue, man. So I'll be purchasing the order of that home kit very, very soon, and I'm excited to wear it. But it looks nice. I agree. I'm glad to know that you think it looks nice as well, man. Because a couple of people I know aren't too keen on it, and I'm like, I think it's right. I don't know what you're on about. I think it's alright. The 2022 home kit is worth buying. I'll have a look on eBay, Emmanuel, for that. Hopefully the price isn't too expensive. You know what I mean, I don't know. Tom kit, I have no idea. And we did sign Nicholas Pepe, but he wanted Zaha. Yeah, Wilfred Zaha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good player, to be fair. Never really made it at Arsenal, but I do feel like maybe, you know how you get players that never make it at a certain club, but then you look and think, okay, but if they were at a certain other club, I think they would have made it. You know what I mean? You haven't. I'm sure everyone has come across a player like that hasn't made it at a certain club, but you always sit down and think if he'd gone to that club, he would have reached his full potential. Like I always think that if Coutinho had stayed at Liverpool, he would have gone down as a Liverpool legend, one of our best ever players, easily. You know, but he went to Barcelona, ended up being known for nothing. You know what I mean? So it's the same. You know, sometimes people they listen to bad advice or they follow their heart instead of their brain and they waste their talent. I hope my player Robbo doesn't pressure himself. Pressure himself for what, Night Tom Kid? There's no need to pressure. He's just Robertson's just at the World Cup for vibes. Let's be honest. You know Scotland ain't gonna win it. He's there for vibes. He's just proud to be there. You know what I'm saying? Big up Robbo now, man. As always, big up to Robbo. Rodriguez to Madrid. He's a perfect example, to be fair. I'll be honest though, Night Tom Kid. The only reason Madrid signed him was because of that World Cup in 2014. Like the guy bought out for Colombia in the 2014 World Cup. It's the only reason anyone ever bought him. No one would have looked at him otherwise. I'm telling you now. He bought out in the World Cup. Real Madrid signed him and he completely dropped off the face of the earth. Then he went to Bayern, didn't do well at Bayern. He even went to Everton at some point. He even played for the blue and white side. Didn't do nothing there. Again, lived off a World Cup and then just didn't deliver when he was bought by a big club. The France home kit isn't nice. You on about this one currently? Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either, but I've seen it twice in the Iraq game and the Senegal game. I don't like it. I don't like it either. I'm with you on that. I just don't think this one's nice, Nighttime Kid. I don't like the whole blue shirt with white shorts. I think France's kids look all better when they're in all blue. You know, I'm not a fan of them wearing red, no white, blue top, white shorts, and then red socks. I think they look better in all blue, personally. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of mixed. You know what I'm saying? I prefer everything to be one color. You know what I'm saying? It's Argentina are the same. To be fair, Argentina sometimes wear the blue and white top. Sometimes they wear black shorts, and then sometimes they wear white shorts. I'm like, I think it looks better with white shorts personally. Or maybe I'm a France fan. Probably not. Tom Kid is. But listen, it's all right to be biased, man. We're all biased against our clubs. We're all a bit deluded when it comes to our clubs. I certainly am, or can be. You know what I'm saying? Like and share, people. Big up AFC always, man. Appreciate you being in, brother. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope the family's doing well as well, man. Big up. Yeah, another one, Night Tom Kid. That I'll be honest, that guy's only known for that goal he scored against Argentina in the 2018 World Cup. That great goal he scored against Argentina, because it was a great goal. That's literally all he's known for. Have you seen the USA one? It's the first time I've ever seen a USA World Cup kit, and I've got to say it's not exactly my cup of tea personally, but each their own. Like I said, but some people will love it. Some people will love that kit. It's just not for me though. Personally, just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion. But Germany, for me, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Out of all national teams, I think Germany probably do the best kits. I think Germany do the best ones. They're sponsored by Adidas, so Adidas always do clubs nice. So, in my opinion, Germany definitely do the best kits. That's a poor ball by Rudiger, and it's gone straight out for a throwing to Ecuador. Yeah, I agree. Germany has the best one. 100%. Germany has the best one, bro. Agreed. Brazil as well, man. Brazil produce some amazing kits, past and present. I'm saying. Ecuador on the ball here. Caicedo now. I think that's Caicedo. There's a player here that literally has the exact same haircut as Caicedo. He's got his hair dyed the same colour too, so it's hard to tell them apart. Low-key. I'm just assuming because that guy's in midfield, he's Caicedo. And the other guy who's in the box is the other guy. Right, Germany now. Here's Kai Havertz. That's a couple of times Kai Havertz has taken his poor touch there and it's gone out. Or he's lost the ball. Neymar to PSG. You're about 9 years late on that night, Tom Kid. In case you didn't know, Neymar went PSG. Didn't work out for him. Then he went to Saudi Arabia. Then he's went back to the Brazilian league. You're about 9 years late on that one. Again, you're about 10 years late on that one as well. 8 years late, actually. Hazard went to Madrid and he flopped. You're late on that as well. You know, Hazard to Madrid, yeah. I could have told you he was going to flop over there. You know, it's all well and good being half-assed when you're at Chelsea. You can't be like that at Madrid. I always said that Hazard, with his half-assed attitude, was never going to work at Madrid. And behold, he didn't work at Madrid because of it. You know, it's all well and good doing it for Chelsea. With all due respect to Chelsea, they ain't a big club like that. They're not a big club like that. You know, you go to Madrid and do that, it's not going to sit well. To be fair, Tom Kid, I don't think Neymar was terrible for PSG. He did have some good moments. Hazard at Madrid, less said about that, the better. He did absolutely nothing at Real Madrid. But with Neymar, I do think he did some good stuff at Paris Saint-Germain. I do think he did some good stuff. Coutinho to Barcelona is another one, Tom Kid. I don't know if you're old enough to remember, because you are younger, but Coutinho to Barcelona, that was another move that I felt at the time. I felt at the time that he was going to go there and cook. You know, he was doing bits for us in a poor Liverpool team. I felt he'd do well in a Barcelona team with the likes of Suarez and Messi and them, but never worked out for him either. Ended up going on loan to Bayern. Had a decent spell there. They didn't permanently sign him. Ended up at Villa. And then ended up in the Qatar League. Now he's back in Brazil. You know, wasted talent. Which is mad because Coutinho was my favourite Liverpool player at the time. And I really thought he'd go on to be a world beater, but it just never happened, man. It's kind of sad. Knockout games. Sunday, Canada versus South Africa. Oh, that's interesting. Canada versus South Africa. That'll be an interesting watch. I won't be doing a watch-along for that one. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I think Vigilante will probably do a watch-along for that, guys. I'm sure he'll do a watch-along. He did say he'd be doing all the South Africa games. Is Caicedo on the ball now? But big up to you all locked in, man. Appreciate you all. Oh, brought down. Yeah, no penalty there. Bruno G from Newcastle to Arsenal. Really, Natasha? Really? Is that really going to happen? I don't think he'd go to Arsenal. I don't think Bruno G would be an Arsenal player. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Germany got away with one there. That could have been given as a handball on another day. That cross there that hit slightly brushed the guy's hand could have been given as a handball on another day. They got away with one there. So people, seeing as there's 5 of us in the chat currently, I want to get your guys' opinions. Who's winning the World Cup? Brazil, Argentina, Germany, France, Portugal, Spain, Netherlands, Uruguay. Who's winning the World Cup? Get down below in the comments and let me know. Prophet, certain players think Neymar is up there with the greatest Brazilian players. Not a chance. R9, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Kaká were levels above him. I think this is what I mean. I think AFC always with people think talent's everything. It's a big problem now at the moment. People have to accept that. As much as people don't like GA, it's a big part of the game. And without GA, you don't win games. You know what I'm saying? So you might dislike it, but you got to admit that's important. You know, people are so obsessed with just a player being talented You know, if he's talented, everything else doesn't matter. He doesn't have to work hard. He doesn't have to give his all. As long as he's good to watch on the eye, that's it. And Neymar's the perfect example of that for me. You know, he's a player who's talented, doesn't work hard or nothing though. Does not work hard at all. Because he's pure talented, everyone loves him. You know, everyone loves the guy. For me, I admit Neymar's a talented player. Could have been up there with one of the best, but what did he not have? Mindset, mentality, work rate. Didn't want to be one of the best, didn't have the willpower, didn't have the mentality, the strength to want to be one of the best. He was playing football half-assed, like Eden Hazard. This is why people like Hazard, Neymar, they won't be remembered in 10, 15 years' time. They won't be remembered. You know, people need to stop thinking that just because a player is talented, it's everything. It's not. You know, if we were going off based off pure talent, Neymar is probably one of the best players in the world. So is Hazard, but they never had the work rate. You know what I'm saying? They never had the mentality to be up there with the best. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. All them players you left there, all them players you listed there, AFC always were legends because they were talented, but they also had the mentality and the work rate to be the best. How can you say Neymar's one of the best when he never had the mentality or work rate? You can't, in my opinion. You just can't. You know, you just can't. I like Neymar. I like watching him, but I'm not going to sit here and say he's one of the best ever. Certainly not. So I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Talent is not everything. It's not everything, man. And if people think talent's everything and everything else can be excused, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you because, you know, if talent was everything, Klopp wouldn't have a football team, let's be honest. Jurgen Klopp would never manage again if he thought talent was everything. He's very much a coach based off of hard-working players or having hard-working players at his disposal that are going to give their all. So, yeah, man, Neymar has a lot of ability, but what did he do with his ability? Really, nothing. Water break here, by the way, people. Emmanuel saying Spain. Clive says Spain as well. Interesting. So, to Spain. People are saying Spain. The Ivory Coast game is a really good game, very fast here. I'm not watching that, Natasha. I picked the Germany game because I thought it'd be a better one, but maybe I picked wrong. Argentina are winning it again. AFC always thinks Argentina are going back to back. I don't know. Man, because for me, out of all the big nations so far, the team that probably looked the best have been. It's hard to say because after game week 1, I would have said Argentina and Germany were the best, the standout ones. Then after the second game week, though, Portugal have looked good, Netherlands look good, Spain look good. You know what I'm saying? France as well won their first 2 games. Scoreline-wise, if you look at the scoreline, you think it was relatively comfortable. You know, so for me, I'm not going to lie. I'm back in Brazil. I'm going to stick with Brazil for me to win it. Purely because Ancelotti is their coach. No other reason. Purely because Carlo Ancelotti is their coach. I'm going to go with Brazil. But it's very unlikely. I just don't think they're going to be able to do it. You know, they've got a mental block at the moment. They always seem to get knocked out of the quarterfinals, and I think that could happen again this year. It is hard to call, man. It's really hard to call until the knockouts. Don't think you can really predict it while the group stages are. Even the round of 32, even the round of 16. I think once you get to the quarterfinals, it shapes up and you can see the options then. Then you can really say who's going to win it. But yeah, I'm sticking with Brazil for now. For now. But I'm probably going to get proved wrong on that. But yeah, look, Argentina, the way they're playing, you've got to give them a chance to be right up there. Spain are Spain. You've still got to give them a chance. Probably still got to give Portugal a chance with their squad. You can't write them off. Brazil are Brazil. Regardless of what you think of their squad, it's Brazil. You've got to give them a chance. Netherlands have got a decent squad. You know what I'm saying? France are France. You know, best squad at the tournament for me, in my opinion. Uruguay aren't doing much. I'm going to be honest, guys. They might not even get out the group. Uruguay, low-key, might not even get out the group, so I'm not going to give them a chance to win nothing. Yeah, England aren't winning nothing, bro. I saw highlights of the England game yesterday. They are not winning nothing, man. It ain't happening. You know, any England fans in here, I'm sorry, but they are not winning the World Cup. They're just not winning it. Man. Players I know. who people won't. I know who Isco is, to be fair. Not a kid. I think most of us know who Isco is. He played for Real Madrid. Um, I know who Lucas Moura is. Played for Tottenham, Brazilian player. I know who Dele Alli is. Not a kid. Most of us know who them players are, bro. I know who Lucas Moura is. I know who Isco is. I know who Saint Maximum is. I know who Dele Alli is. I know who David Silva is. Di Maria. Bro, I know every single player on that list, low key. Apart from the first one. The first player, I don't know who that one is. But everyone else, I know. And I'm sure everyone in the chat will know them as well. France will win it again. Mbappe brace World Cup final versus Morocco. Interesting. So night-term kid. I know you're back in France to win it, to be fair. When he was at his best, Emmanuel, I think he was a good player. I think he was a very good player when he was at his best. It's the same. He's another one who didn't have the work rate. You know, that's another case of talent isn't enough. You got to have the work rate and mentality. He's another player that never had that. Never had the work rate, man. If you don't have the work rate, you're not going to get far in football. If you're not willing to work hard, you're not going to get far anyway. In life, period. Not just football. So, yeah. But, yeah, he had some good talent, man. He had some very good talent. Yeah, they're not popular players, to be fair, not a top kid, but some of them had some talent. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them were alright. Just never anyone who set the world alight. Let's be honest. Oh man, that's like for me. Yeah, when I say I will take Mohamed Salah every day of the week over Hazard, over Neymar, over all these players, because you can say all you want about Mohamed Salah's technical ability and that he's limited technically. Okay, cool, he is maybe, but you know what Mo Salah does? He gives his best. Always gives his best for the fans, the club, his teammates. Very selfless as well. It's never about him. It's always about the team and the people. Always willing to work hard. And I've always said, for me, I'll take a player who works hard and maybe isn't as talented over a player who's going to be talented and just isn't going to work hard. I think it's a joke. That's just me personally, though. Rudiger on the ball now. Ecuador pinched it though. They're coming forward. Ooh, unlucky. Back with Rudiger. Cross to Neuer. Neuer now goes long. Ecuador with it now at the back. You know, this Ecuador kit it's very similar to the Brazil kit. Bar the shorts and socks, obviously, but you know, at first glance you think from the home kit that's Brazil playing, but it's not. But Ecuador have given a good goal here, man. They haven't given Germany an easy one for their money. I'll certainly say that. It's not been an easy one for Germany, this. It's not been easy at all. Whew. It's back with Neuer now. Neuer now. Back with Neuer. Neuer goes long into midfield. Germany have it. Right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Germany have a chance here. Shot. Block, and that's a corner to Germany. You know, I'm actually doing alright, guys, for this watch now. I'm not going to lie, for the Brazil game yesterday, I wanted it to end as soon as possible because the heat was really getting to me. But today, I'm actually alright. I'm actually doing it right. Right. Corner here. Wirtz is going to take it. Come on, Wirtz, man. Ball in. Right. Ecuador now have a chance to break. Yeah, but you probably played the ball a bit too late now. Germany, you've got everyone back. I think that's Hincapié on the ball. He's going to cross to the other Ecuador centre back. And Ecuador have the possession. And to be fair, that's a bit poor. They could have worked something there if they were smarter. They could have worked something there. Ecuador coming forward though. Nothing on that. I've got to say, people. I think you've got to give Nagelsmann a lot of credit because Germany were kind of in a bit of a sticky situation, weren't they? Let's be honest. Won the World Cup in 2014 with Watchalong. Had a very poor campaign in the 2018 one. Had a poor campaign after that in the Euros under Watchalong. He leaves. They bring in Flick. Flick's a great manager. We've seen what he's done at Barcelona, but he couldn't get a tune out of a German national team either. They were poor under him. Had a poor Euros in was it 20? No, had a poor World Cup in 2022. Very poor campaign. And then the Nagelsmann's come in, and I think he's gotten Germany back to a level where they should be. I can't lie. You expect Germany to be a powerhouse when it comes to World Cups, and I think Nagelsmann has done what Flick couldn't, and he's done what Joachim Low kind of was started becoming unable to do, and that's get Germany back to a competitive level. Who'd have thought that Nagelsmann would work out better for Germany when Flick did, but it is what it is. Profit make a team with players at this World Cup, one player per country, and send it into the chat. I won't send it into the chat. I'll just tell you now. Any player, yeah. What formation do you want me to do as well? All right. What formation do you want me to do here? You got to let me know the formation that time, kid. We can't use the same player. Yeah, okay. You can't use the same player twice, and you can't use the same nation twice. Okay. What formation do you want me to do? Any formation. Okay, I'm gonna go 4-3-3. So I'm gonna go Alisson in goal. I'm gonna go Robertson at left back. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Van Dijk and I'm trying to think now, man. I'm gonna go Van Dijk and you know, Van Dijk and Van Dijk and Rudiger at centre back. I'm gonna go. Who am I gonna go for right back? Can't pick Brazil. Can't pick Netherlands again. Can't pick Germany again. Can't pick Scotland again. Right back, I'm gonna go. Who can we put at right back? I'm gonna go. Can't lie, now, Tom Kid. This is hard, bro. This is a hard question you've asked here. I'm trying to think. Now. Argentina, Portugal. Who's Portugal's right back? I don't even know. England's right back. I don't even have a good one, so I'm not going to take any of them. I'm going to go. Kunde's not a right back. He's a centre back. I don't even know. I'll leave right back. In midfield, I'm going to put in. Caicedo. I'm going to go Valverde. And I'm going to go someone else, someone unknown. Caicedo, Valverde. And then we'll also put in All right, I'm gonna go Kunde right back. So Allison, Robertson, Van Dijk, Rudiger, Kunde, Caicedo, Valverde. All right, who's the third midfielder going to be then? Who's the third midfielder going to be? I'm going to put in Vitinha. Vitinha for Portugal. Okay. Left wing, I'm going to go Messi, of course, the goal. Striker, I'm going to go Erling Haaland. And then left winger, I'm going to go, no, right winger, sorry, I'm going to go with, oh man, can't even use Elise because I've used Koundé at right back, so I'm going to go off the right, I'm going to put in Lamine Yamal off the right people. Lamine Yamal. That's what I'm going to go with. So my team is Allison, Robertson, Van Dijk, Rudiger, Koundé, Caicedo, Valverde, Vitinha, Messi, Haaland, Yamal. I think I've done it. I've done it, people. Appreciate your night time, kid, man. Appreciate that, man. Let me know yours. Chat, anyone in the chat, let me know yours as well, people. Let me know yours. That was hard to do. I can't lie, night time, kid. You can only pick one player from each nation. It's very hard. But yeah, I did it in the end. You just gotta think and put your brain to it. So who's yours, brother? Ecuador fans are looking happy, man. That's good to see. Back with Manuel Neuer now. Neuer across to the other centre back. Plays it to, well, doesn't play it to no one. He goes back to Neuer. Neuer hits one. Not a great ball from Neuer there. You expect better. Rudiger now on the ball. Rudiger. To be fair, Natasha, I've got the fan on, so I'm feeling cool anyway, but I'd imagine so. It's evening time, so I'd imagine it's getting a little bit colder. I haven't been outside, so I don't know. Why is it still warm where you are, Natasha, in Cornwall? Is it still hot up there? Germany on the ball here. Rudiger. Rudiger. Alright. This first half's flown by, man. Big up to the chat for getting me to it. Can't lie. I don't think so, Natasha. I think it's still warm, to be fair. I think it's still warm. I think it's still warm. Right. Goal kick to Ecuador. Yeah, Ecuador come forward now. Number 9 on the ball. Ball played in. Unlucky. Straight due to Neuer. No worries, Clyde, man. Take your time, brother. No worries, man. Right, Germany on the attack now. Nothing on that. Sane. Oh. Sane. Havertz now. Havertz goes backwards. Rudiger. Ecuador compact here, man, not really letting Germany get through them, making it hard. Right, here they are anyway. Yeah, this is hard, man, for Germany to get through. Ecuador have made this very, very tough. Everyone behind the ball, man, literally. Although a point doesn't do much for them, like I said, they need the 3 points, don't they? Rudiger now. 4 minutes of added time, by the way, people, at the end of this first half. Too much on that ball and it's gone out for an Ecuador throwing. They are, to be fair, Manuel. There's a couple of nations that aren't really been spoken about that are good. Ecuador are one of those. Um, Ivory Coast are another nation that are pretty good. Colombia is another nation. Japan as well. There's a couple of nations that are actually really good. Canada, USA. It's always the nations that no one expects much of that perform and do well, and the bigger ones usually flatter to deceive. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. So I wouldn't even be surprised if an underrated nation get to the final. Like Mexico, don't sleep on Mexico, man. Mexico got some ballers in their team. Mexico got some ballers. I'm saying it now, guys. If England had a remotely tough group, there's a big chance they don't make it out the group. I can't lie, but they got blessed with a group that's quite comfortable. But let's say England pulled. Let's say they got Morocco, USA, and Ecuador. Let's throw in Ecuador. Let's say England were in a group with USA, Morocco, and Ecuador. There's a strong chance they could finish bottom of that group and not qualify. They're very lucky that they got put in a group where the nations they're playing aren't great. Oh, the Ecuador player almost got caught on the ball there. He didn't though, luckily. Caicedo across to the other Ecuador player. Ecuador's chance to have one last attack here before half time. Nothing comes of it though. Germany have a chance to break. Cross in. Germany are on the ball here, but yeah, nothing was going to come of that. Cleared away. Back with Neuer. I'll get to the chat in a minute. People are just going to wait till the halftime thing goes here. And then boom. Going to get to the chat. So I've seen there's two comments just popped up. Right, Shane. Nothing on that, man. And the ref has given a free kick, has he? Or is he blown up for halftime? I'm not sure. From what I've seen, bro, they're going to play Portugal in the round of 32. The league's saying that they're going to play Portugal in the round of 32. So England could go out in the next round, low key. But anyway, that's halftime, people. That is halftime. It is Germany, Ecuador 1, Germany 1 at halftime. Goals from what the hell is going on here? Why isn't this working? Apologies, people. Not sure what's going on there, but nonetheless. crazy, man. Yeah, it is crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think they're gonna lose, Loki. I really do. I think they're gonna lose in the next round. The fuck? Right, I don't know what the hell's happened here, but for some reason my what you call it ain't working, so I'm gonna have to do it again. That's weird. What the fuck? None of my keys are working. What the hell's going on here? I can't fucking type. People, I can't type, man. This is mad. I can't type comments or nothing. It's weird. Right, give me a second, people. I'm just gonna reload my screen. 1 minute. Should be back now. Can I type now? I don't know what's going on, people. I can't use my screen for some reason. No idea what's happened, but for whatever reason, I can't change the banner or nothing. It's low key just not letting me do anything. All my things are just playing up. What the fuck? What the hell? The fuck's going on here? I have no idea what's happened, people, but I can't use my keys. Courtois, Nuno Mendes, Slotterbeck, VVD, Hakimi, Rodri, Bellingham, Luis Diaz, Mbappe, and Diamande. That's not a bad team, not Tom Kid. That's not a bad team, but that's all right. Still, I can't lie, that's all right. If Portugal win the next match, they won't face England against Colombia. To be fair, but Colombia's no pushovers, not Tom Kid. Colombia are no pushovers. You say that, but yeah, potentially. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that's all about. The heat. Why the fuck can I not? Surely the heat hasn't got nothing to do with that. What the hell? What the fuck is going on here? I should be back now, people. I don't know what happened there, but something just completely stopped working. Now my things are working again as well. Everything's working again now again. Okay, that is weird. That is really fucking weird. That I don't know what happened there, but for whatever reason, my controls just stopped working, and then my laptop shut down, and then boom, I'm back in the studio now. Very weird. Very very weird. Look, now I can type normal again. I don't know what's going on. The heat, man. This heat wave, man. I swear down. This, as soon as this heat wave goes, I can't lie, the better. If Luis Diaz not show up, no party potentially. Right. Yeah, man. That's weird. Now, let me try that again. Okay. How, how weird is that? How weird is that? All of a sudden now the controls working. It's like the laptop just shut down all of a sudden out of nowhere. No idea, people. Very strange from YouTube, but there we go. It's work now. Yeah, it wasn't a StreamYard thing, Night Tom Kid. It wasn't a StreamYard thing. I think it was just the laptop playing up low key. I think it was just a laptop thing because that's never happened before. It could be the heat. Who knows? It could have been the heat, low key. It could have been the heat still. Who knows, bro? But yeah, that's working fine now. Weird. Apologies, don't know what happened there. It happened the other week as well. When I was just streaming and my laptop decided to just shut down when I was streaming because of the heat. Definitely laptop issues, yeah. Definitely laptop issues. Chicken or lamb? I'm more of a chicken guy personally, bro. I'm more of a chicken guy. That's just me though. That's just me though. I don't really eat much lamb. Don't really eat much lamb. Don't really eat much lamb at all. I big up, man. Big up, bro. Bro, listen, you gotta remain calm in it. You gotta keep you cool. You gotta keep you cool, man. Yeah, lamb's alright as well. Lamb is alright too, but I'm more of a chicken guy. I eat more chicken to be fair. Coke or Pepsi. I'm more Coke on that. I know that's weird because I'm drinking a Pepsi right now here, but I'm low-key only drinking this because they need to finish. I don't like Pepsi. Unless it's the blue Pepsi, the regular one. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like the zero Pepsi or the cherry Pepsi. I think it's disgusting personally. But yeah, I'm definitely more Coke on that. Cherry Coke, yeah. Cherry Coke is goated, man. If you know, you know, people. Cherry Coke is goated. Regular Coke as well. Even Diet Coke, Zero Coke. It's all good. Dr. Pepper or Fanta. I'm more of a Dr. Pepper guy on that. Don't mind me a Dr. Pepper. I can't lie. I'll just treat myself to some Coke. Nice, man. Nice, brother. Nice. Yeah, I can't stand Zero Pepsi or, you know, I just can't stand it. Low key, I cannot stand it. I feel like it tastes like medicine. Um, Cherry Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Blue Pepsi though, that's nice. I like me some blue Pepsi, but don't know what it is, man. Because I like Diet Coke, fine. I don't have an issue with Diet Coke. I don't have an issue with Zero Coke, but with Zero Pepsi in there, I'm like, nah, man. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Depends you. Yeah, it does depend. To be fair, orange. I'm not a fan of the orange one. I'm not a fan of the orange one. Not a ton kid. It's too basic for me. Monster or Red Bull. Red Bull for me. I like some Red Bull every now and then. I don't mind Red Bull. Definitely Red Bull on that. Definitely Red Bull on that. Monster for Clive. Fair enough. I don't think I've had a monster like once or twice in my life. Other than that, never touched it. Weird. Very, very strange, man. Very strange. Monster isn't anything mind blowing. It's not, to be fair. It's not. It's just like a your standard cheap energy drink, low key, isn't it? Let's be honest. I don't think Monster's anything great either. Not a Monsters guy at all. Just just our preference, Night Time Kid. That's all. If you like it, it's different. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, cool, man. Completely cool. Just not for me, don't it? Just not for me. Big up to Luis Gomez, man. Man said monsters destroy your teeth. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, man. It's not the best for your teeth, to be fair. Not the best. I mean, I drink it, but yeah, energy drinks are they're good, but too much of them aren't good. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink an energy drink every single day. Put it that way. I don't. I think water is the best thing to drink low key when the weather's really hot. You know, I think just get a bottle of water and boom, you're good, man. You're good. Egg or bacon. I'm not a fan of either night time kid, to be fair. I pick egg, but I don't like either. I can't lie. I only drink water club orange with egg milk. Oh, okay, fair enough. Lewis Gomez, yeah. Fire. So classic English breakfast for Clive. I have energy drinks at least once a week. Yeah, once a week's calm though, to be fair, but if you're having them every day and if you're having like 2 or 3 a day, I think, yeah, that's not normal. It's not normal, man. Energy drinks are bad for your health. Yeah, energy drinks are. I don't personally drink much of them. Prophet likes pizzas. Every now and then, Natasha, to be fair. I don't have them much, but every now and then, man, I don't mind a good pizza. I don't. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like pizza, man? Almond milk or probably regular milk, to be fair, not a ton kid. Regular milk. Regular milk on that. Yeah. I just didn't want to say that on stream, Clive. Plain, plain milk. Cherry milk or milk? Cherry milk? What? Not a ton kid. What, bro? Cherry milk? Are you serious? Plain milk, obviously. Who wants to drink cherry milk? Natasha, when I was a kid, I'll be honest, I used to like McDonald's as a kid, but I think as I've grown up, I'm going out of it still. I've gone out of McDonald's. I have it every now and then, of course, but not as much as I did when I was little. Plain, man. That's what I thought about cherry milk. What? I've never heard of cherry milk in my life, and I want to keep it that way. Cherry flavored milk. They don't. I don't think they sell that in the UK. Nighttime kid, bro. I don't think they sell that in the UK, brother. Never tried it, Natasha. Never tried it. Never tried it, Natasha. Unfortunately, I've been meaning to, and I will one day, but I've never tried Jamaican food. Taco Bell or Big. I've never tried Taco Bell. Nighttime kid. Never tried Taco Bell. Well, I've never tried Big Arches either, so I can't comment on that either. I only get the wraps from McDonald's. Yeah, to be fair, the wraps are only a UK thing, Emmanuel. Well, you don't get wraps in America at McDonald's. It's just a UK thing, which is mad when you think about it. Hate both, yeah. As a kid, though, I think all kids love McDonald's, man. You know, my siblings love it. You know, you see their faces, how their faces light up every time you bring it home. But as you grow older, it's that stuff's not good for you, man. Let's be honest. We know that stuff isn't good for you. It's not good for you at all. Not good for you at all. Uh, Rice Krispies to eat for me. Like talking on that. I've never had Five Guys. Neither have I, but I've never had that either. Never had that either. Well, Big Arch, McDonald's, but I've never had. Not talking. I haven't. I know there's a new meal out, but I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it, brother. They've even got a World Cup McDonald's meal, man, where literally it's just a regular meal, but you can get a cup with either Maradona, Ronaldinho, Messi, one of them on there. Low key. That's literally all it is. Morgan Rogers to start on Saturday for England instead of Gordon. Interesting there. Foot long sandwich or a burger. A burger, man. You can't go wrong with a good old fashioned burger, man. Like a good old fashioned cheeseburger, you can't go wrong with it. Yeah, Subway's quality, man. If you want to get Subway for like a lunch or something, it's quality. It's quality, man. Subway's good. Yeah, I'm more of a burger guy now, Tom Kid, man. You give me a good burger, yeah, man. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. A nice pasta as well. Can't go wrong with a nice pasta. Can never go wrong with a nice pasta, Natasha. I thought they would make the burgers into World Cup. No, Tom Kid, it's not. You can't eat a burger that's like that, designed like a World Cup. No, all you get is, you know how you can order like a large milkshake or like a large Coke. All you get is the cover of a drink thing will be they'll either have Messi's face on there, they'll either have Maradona's face on there, or Ronaldinho's face on there. I think Henri's got one as well, and Beckham too. So That's low key, man. Nothing special. Yeah, Subway's good, man. Subway at lunchtime, good stuff, man. Yeah, a good burger, a good cheeseburger. You know, with gherkins in there, cheese, ketchup, onions. You can't go wrong with that. Spaghetti and meatballs, yeah. Spaghetti and meatballs, another quality dish. Another quality dish, man. Spaghetti and meatballs. I like spaghetti and meatballs too. Chicken, to be fair, I'm not a big fan of pork. Never really been a big fan of pork, not a kid. Never been a big fan of pork. That's just been me though. That's just always been me. That's just a preference though. It's never been a big fan of it. Second half's about to kick off, by the way, people. Ecuador going to kick it off and boom, it's underway. Second half underway, people. Chicken and rice and peas. Not a fan of chicken, rice and peas, Natasha. That's not for me, personally. Chicken, more healthy, yeah. Beef or chicken? Chicken. Unless it's like a cheeseburger, I'm not a fan of beef. It's got to be in a cheeseburger for me to like it. Otherwise, it's chicken. Summer fruit trifle, yeah. Summer fruit trifle ain't bad. Oh, he's gone down. Has the ref given a penalty? I think the ref's given a penalty to Germany, people. I think the ref has given a penalty to Germany. Steak, yeah. Cake or ice cream? That's a tough one. I'm going to go cake. You know, I think you only have ice cream when it's really warm, to be fair. So I'm going to say cake on that. Looks like a penalty, yeah. It's a penalty. Penalty to Germany, people. Penalty to Germany. Cake and ice cream together. I've never tried that, to be fair. I've never tried that combo. Egg night time kid for sure. I'm not a fan of either though. I'm not particularly into sausages either, but I choose egg. Are they actually, Natasha? Big up to them. Big up to them, man. I didn't know that. I've had it night time kid. I'm just not a big fan of it. I just don't enjoy the taste, that's all. But it's just a me thing, low key. I'm sure like loads of people out there enjoy egg and love it, but I'm not a fan of ham, sausages, or egg. They're VAR checking this, people. They are VAR checking this one. So we'll see what happens here. We all have foods that we don't like, people. Everyone's taste buds are different, so yeah, chicken nuggets. Who doesn't like chicken nuggets, man? Who doesn't like chicken nuggets? Watch the refs VAR checking it, and what's happened here? Yeah, chicken strips are quality as well, man. Chicken strips are quality, man. Who doesn't like chicken strips? Low key. I think the ref's given the penalty. I think the ref has given the penalty, people. Yeah, penalty's been given. That's unlucky, but it is what it is. Penalty to be taken. Yeah, penalty Germany, people. Oh, hang on, no penalty. No penalty, people, my bad. Not given as a pen. My bad. My bad. No penalty, game back underway. It's still 1-1. Best chicken is organic chicken, yeah. But I used to make stuff for myself, burgers, things. Ah, okay, so you used to mix things together. Interesting. Interesting to hear that, brother. Very interesting to hear that. Okay. I don't know, I'm just not. There's certain things I just don't like, man. And there's certain things I just can't eat. Fish, yeah, I'm not a big fan of fish either, night time kid, to be fair. Not a big fan of fish either. I used to have a pretty bad sweet tooth, but I don't, not no more, actually. I hear you, night time kid, man. It's not exactly nice. Right, Free kick Ecuador here. Caicedo to take. Caicedo to take it. Ball in. Nothing on that. It's gone all the way through. But the Ecuador player can keep it in. That's now going out for a throwing. Yeah, I hear it at night time, kid. I hear it, bro. I hear that, brother. Yeah, I hear you, night time. I used to have a bad sweet tooth, people. I'm telling you, guys don't know, man. I used to milkshakes, ice creams, cakes, all of it. Off Natasha, don't get me started, man. Fudge cake, chocolate fudge cake. Mm. Pizza or burgers? It's got to be pizza, night time, kid. It's got to be pizza, man. I think everyone's picking pizza when it comes to that. It's got to be pizza. Coronation chicken sandwiches. I've never tried those. Never tried those, Natasha, unfortunately. Yeah, night time, kid. Man. Cupcakes as well. Ooh. Here's Shawnee. Shawnee. Ball one. Cleared away. Bro, listen, anyone who has a suit in this weather, you're crazy. You're crazy, man. Anyone who's wearing a suit in this weather, you are absolutely out of your mind. You are out of your mind. And you got Carlo Ancelotti, man, wearing a suit in 38 plus degrees yesterday. Are you crazy, bro? Are you mad? It's mad, bro, man, young. It's crazy, man. I can't wear. Look what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a vesting. I could never wear a suit in this weather. People are mad, you know. Jelly babies, yeah. Brownies are quality, man. Brownies are quality, man. Desserts are my favourite sweets too. Yeah, desserts are, listen. Everyone loves a good dessert, Clive. Anyone loves a great dessert. Brownies, cake, ice cream, waffles even. Yeah, lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. Ecuador giving that away. Here comes Germany. I'm wearing a vest. Yeah, bro, it's too hot too early. I tried putting a t-shirt on, but bro, I can't even wear a t-shirt in this weather. I'm gonna be honest. It's too warm to even wear a t-shirt. Ring donuts are quality as well. I like frosted flakes. Yeah. If anyone's ever had a Biscoff, anything Biscoff related, people, if you ever had it, you're missing out. Biscoff milkshake, a Biscoff ice cream, a Biscoff cake, you are missing out because Biscoff is amazing. Golden syrup pudding, you're wearing a red shirt. Nighttime kid, to be fair, you're probably used to the heat, but we're not. It's too hard, man. It's too much to deal with here. Way too much to deal with, actually. I can't deal with this heat. Most of us can't. Egg custards, I've never tried those. Natasha, never tried those. I love sweet biscuits. Yeah, sweet biscuits are quality as well. Listen, man, anything sweet, I'm good. I'll take it, man. I would have taken it, not so much now, but jam sponge. Yeah, listen, it's a good thing I said my uh, sweet tooth habit when I did because if I carried on, mm, I still do have a sweet tooth every now and then. I still do, but Not as much as I used to. I'll say that. Not as much as I used to. Goal kick to Germany here. I've never heard of those, Clive. I'm the same as you there. I'm like, huh? But yeah, if Natasha's tried them, they must be alright still. They must be alright. Well, I'm so bad. Yeah, I hear you, man. Most people have got sweet tooths. It's nothing like uncommon. The thing is, when it's summer, they say it's too hot, and when it's winter, they say it's too cold. Yeah, people complain regardless, man. If it's too hot, they complain. If it's too cold, they complain. Like, what do you want, Loki? What do you want? Sometimes, yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Pop Tart's not a fan. Irish stew, yeah. Irish stew, Irish stew, man. I've never had Irish stew. Can't say I know what that is. I big up Cotfather, man. Cotfather, bless up, bro. By the way, Cotfather, the t-shirt came today that you sent me. Big up, man. Appreciated. Much appreciated. I tried it on. It looks amazing. Appreciated, brother. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. It means a lot. Really does mean a lot, yeah. So I'll definitely be wearing that soon. When the weather cools down a bit. It's too hot to wear it at the moment. With this heat wave that we got. Way too hot. Like, I'm thinking, Night Tumkey, don't say silly things, please. Like, come on. Don't say silly things. Like, please. Appreciated, brother. Appreciated. Any stews for me? I'm not a fan of stew. Even that, I'm not a fan of smoky bacon crisps either. Big up, bro. Big up, big up. That's not a silly Night Tom kid. That's just you trying to look for a reaction from the chat. Low key. Not a fan of skips either. Like, come on, bro. Like, we're having a good debate and you gotta say something strange like that. Why? Why? I'm not being funny either, bro. Do you know how dangerous that is? If you're actually thinking of doing that, do you understand how dangerous that is? It is dangerous. Pringles, not a fan of Pringles either. I'm Walkers, man. Walkers are the only crisps I eat. Right, I think next time just keep that to yourself, not talking instead of putting it in the chat. It's very inappropriate to do that. You know, I don't want to have to bring up a comment like that again, so yeah. Keep that type of stuff to yourself, please, in the future, bro. I never liked skips, Emmanuel. I never liked skips, bro. I've always been a Walker only type guy. Walker's crisps for me are the best ones. I'm not a fan of McCoy's. I'm not a fan of Snack Right, Pringles, Hula Hoops as well. I'm not a fan of them. Skips. I'm not a fan of any of these, man. Not a fan of any of these or any of those. I'm strictly Walkers only. I'm more of a salt and vinegar type guy, Natasha. I prefer salt and vinegar flavour. I don't mind cheese and onion. I don't like ready salted. I don't even mind prawn cocktail, man. I don't even mind prawn cocktail, but yeah, I'm not a fan of anything that's not Walker related. I big up Suge, man. Suge, bless up, bro. Hope you're doing well. Big up. Jelly, yeah. Jelly with ice cream, yes. Jelly on its own, not so much. I'm not even a crisp guy, to be honest. The only time I'll ever eat crisps is if, like, I want a snack. Say, like, I'm kind of hungry, but not too hungry, and I need a snack. I think they're perfect to have then. But yeah, I don't eat them anyway, regardless. Jelly and ice cream, yeah. Jelly and ice cream, man. Jelly and ice cream is the jam. It's the go-to, man. Oh, accidentally. I didn't mean to put that in. My bad. My bad, people. Just checking out my controls again to make sure we're not playing up or doing anything crazy. They're not, which is good to see. Melted marshmallows. Crisps in the sandwiches. Yeah, that's not bad, to be fair. When you got like a sandwich or something and you put the crisps into it, it tastes great. Not a fan of coconut cakes, Natasha. Again, not a fan of those. If you are, cool, but I'm not personally. Salt and vinegar is the elite flavor. Huge. You know, ball man. You know, ball. Salt and vinegar is the best flavor out there. 100%. 100% agreed. Not a fan personally, Clive. Never have been a fan of coconut cakes. Onion rings are so awful. I don't mind onion rings, Natasha. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind onion rings. I don't mind onion rings. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ginger nut biscuits either. When it comes to biscuits, I like custard creams. Custard creams with tea, the best ones. Even chocolate creams, man. I've started trying chocolate creams recently. Mm. I don't, bro. I don't like McCoy crisps. I've tried them before, but I don't like them. Not for me, bro. Not for me at all. Not a fan of McCoy crisps. Onion rings taste like nothing. They taste like onions, bro. They taste like onions. Peanut cookies again. Never tried those, Natasha. Never tried them. Onion rings. Yeah, it depends. Exactly. Huge. They have to be done properly. If an onion ring or onion rings are done properly, then they taste nice. If they're not done properly, they don't taste nice. Yeah, again, not a fan of that either, Natasha. Not a fan of that either. If you gave me the option between crisps or chocolate for a snack, I'm picking chocolate. You're saying it now, I'm picking chocolate. Even when I'm watching movies or television shows there at night, I'll just have like some. I'll probably have a snack like some chocolates there, just in case I get a bit hungry. All pies for me, pies. I'm not a fan of like. I'm not a fan of chicken pies or beef pies and that, but I like the sweet type pies like apple pies, blueberry pies, cherry pies. I like those. I like those. I like apple drinks. I think no apple type drink are all bad. Yeah, apple drinks are nice, man. To be fair, apple juice is quality. Get some good apple juice. It's nice, man. Spanish. Never tried that even, Natasha. I haven't tried a lot, to be fair. Natasha, there's a lot that I haven't tried in my life. There's a lot I haven't tried. Yes, for me, it's huge. I like it. I like it when you get some bread and you just put the chips in there. I like it, man. Personally, I'm a fan of that. It's not for everyone though. It's not for everyone though. That. So if you don't like it, I get it, but I personally do. I've never tried a jam one. To be fair, Natasha. Tacos, sweet pies are great. Tesco sweet pies are great. Great. Sorry. Never tried them. Like I said, when I go to like these places, I don't really look around and see what they've actually got in the store. I just usually pick up what I want and boom, I'm gone. I'll have to try it one day, man. I'll have to try it. You guys have convinced me. You guys have convinced me to try it. Oh man. Blueberry muffins. Not too into blueberry muffins, to be fair. I prefer chocolate muffins. I prefer chocolate muffins and that, but I won't say no to a blueberry muffin if it's in front of me and I'm offered one. But my preference would be chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Even there was I bought an ice cream tub the other day, people, with three mixed flavors. One half had it had three halves actually. Um, One half had strawberry, the other half had vanilla, the other half had chocolate. I low-key just took all the chocolate. I low-key just took all the chocolate. It works well for me, to be fair, because most of my family, they don't like chocolate. They prefer strawberry or vanilla. So I'm like, okay, cool. You don't want the chocolate ice cream or the chocolate side. I'll just have it and let you guys have the vanilla and strawberry. Low-key. Low-key. Yeah. Cheese toast is nice. Yeah. I've never tried that even, Natasha. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, to be fair. Never tried it though. Never tried it. Vanilla over strawberry. Yeah. If I had to pick out of those two, I'm definitely picking vanilla. There's been a couple of times I've been to McDonald's and they've never had chocolate milkshake, and it's annoying when the milkshake machines don't work at McDonald's. But a couple of times I've been and they don't work, and or actually they've just ran out of chocolate. Can you believe that? And I've had a vanilla shake, and to be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of vanilla ice cream, but vanilla milkshake, I actually don't mind it. I think it's nice, to be fair. Mint chocolate chip is nice. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is very, very nice. I don't like it, kid. I'm not into strawberry. I'm not into strawberry at all, personally. I'd rather have vanilla before I have strawberry. But vanilla is second. Okay, so you're not a chocolate guy at all then, by the looks of it. Do you get... I think we do, shoot. I think we do. What flavours do you get it in? You get it in all flavours, or is it just certain flavours you can get? Oh, can you not, Natasha? Oh, that's the same. Mint is my favourite. Yeah, mint ice cream. I never liked mint ice cream until literally 2-3 months ago, I'll be honest, people. When I bought it around April time, I always felt mint. It must just taste like toothpaste, but when I tried it, I was like, you know what? This is actually nice, man. I can't believe I've never had it before. Dark chocolate. Yeah, dark chocolate ain't too bad. Ivory Coast have just scored. Expected, to be fair. I expected them to beat Curacao. I expected that. I expected that. You don't get cake with that in there, Night Tongue Kid. You don't get cake with that in there. I've never heard of a cake with that in there, ever. I've heard of cake with other stuff in there, but I'm not going to say, but I've never heard of cake with that in there. It's like vanilla slab ice cream with layers of crunchy chocolate. That sounds nice, to be fair. I'm not a fan of vanilla ice cream, but if it's got crunchy chocolate in there, I might have to make an exception. I'm a big sucker for salted caramel, Natasha. I've got to admit, I'm a big, big sucker for salted caramel. I really like it. That's what I thought, but I was wrong. That's why you've always got to try new things out. Mint cake was out in the 80s. Never tried mint cake, Natasha. Never tried that. Hope it's nice. It might be on my to-do list one day, but never tried it, man. Never tried mint cake. Neither have I, Emmanuel, man. I'm a bit too basic, low key. I've never tried Jamaican food. I've never tried Japanese food. I've never tried Spanish food. I've never tried a lot, man. There's a lot of stuff I've never tried. Cherry Bakewell. Never had. I've had those, but I'm not a fan of them. To be fair, Natasha, they're not my cup of tea. Another elite flavor is condensed milk ice cream. I've never tried that, huge. That's something new to me. Never had that before ever. That's interesting. Hydration break, by the way, here, people. I've never had that before ever. That's very, very interesting. Chinese curries. Yeah. I've tried Jamaican food like 1 or 2 times. I've never done it, man. I've never done it. I think I need to try it though eventually. I need to try Japanese food as well. Spanish food as well. I've got to try. There's so much out there that I've just never tried. That I should probably try soon. Never tried that even, Natasha. I'm very basic, man. There's things that I like and there's things that I don't like, and I have to really be kind of pushed to try something. Otherwise, I'll just end up never trying nothing. Neither have I, Emmanuel. Neither have I, bro. I've never had that either. I've never had that either, brother. It's definitely on the to try list, though, for sure. It's definitely on the to try list. Tuna. I don't mind tuna, to be fair, Natasha. Tuna in a sandwich with sweet corn and mayonnaise, I actually think tastes quite nice. Now, I might be on my own on that, but I like tuna. I do like it. Rice pudding, not a fan of rice pudding, Clive. Not a fan of rice pudding, to be fair. Not a fan of that. Oh, that sounds nice, huge man. That actually sounds nice. I've never even had that. Like I said, I'm very basic, man, so I've never been able to try that either. So, what is everyone's go-to dessert then? If we had to pick a dessert to go to, because there's a lot. What would you guys pick? Would it be ice cream? Would it be something else? Because there's a lot of nice stuff, man. You can have a cake. You can have cookie dough. If anyone's never had cookie dough, people, if you've never had cookie dough, you are missing out. I am telling you, you are missing out if you've never had cookie dough. Cookie dough is quality, man. Um, you get waffles as well. What else do you get, man? There's a lot of stuff you can get, man. A lot. Brownies. I like Japanese food. Never tried it. Night time kid. Cream tea. Never tried cream tea either. That's something new. Fried rice is nice. Fried rice is very nice, yeah. Chinese fried rice, amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is hard to say, Bob, because there's a lot of good desserts out there. It's very hard to pick. Very, very hard to pick, actually. I've never tried it, night time kid either. Biscoff's quality, man. Anything Biscoff related, whether it's a milkshake, whether it's an ice cream, whether it's a chocolate, whether it's a cake, gimme, man. Gimme. I love Biscoff, me. Love Biscoff. I love a cookie dough, man, as well. Like a chocolate chip or even a double chocolate chip cookie dough with ice cream. For me, quality, man. Absolute quality. Depends for me. There's two. One is jalebi, and second is the Asian egg. Tart needs to be warm. Interesting, Hughes. See, your taste buds are obviously a lot more experienced than mine. I just suggested a cookie dough or two cakes in that. That's just basic. Jamal rice. Interesting. Everyone's got better taste buds than I do, or better tasting food than I do. I'll tell you that much. I hate. I don't know what that is. Not Tonkin. Never tried it before ever. Never tried it before ever, man. Ooh, Germany got lucky there. No mistake. Luckily, he got away with it. But that should have been 2-1 to Ecuador. Plan. Yeah, that's another one, Natasha. That's another dish that people like. That's another dish that people like. Close. It's close, man. That should have been 2-1 Ecuador, really. That should have been 2-1 people. But yeah, man, the second half's been dead, and it shows a lot that it's been dead. And thank you to everyone in the chat for keeping me going in the second half, man. I appreciate every single one of you. Fried plantain is levels. Never tried it, huge. Never tried it, brother. Never tried that either. Never tried it. Korean food. Korean food's meant to be pretty nice. I'm definitely gonna try them. Has anyone ever tried corn dogs? Corn dogs with the crunchy batter on the outside and the cheese in the middle. Has anyone ever tried that? Because corn dogs is always something that I've wanted to try but never tried. Because they look really nice, man. Really, really nice. Same here, Emmanuel. I've literally been just interacting with you guys in the comments. I'm having a quick glance every now and then, but nothing's happening. Low key, nothing's happening. And the game's flown by the way. Absolutely flown by. Brownies are my favourite. Yeah, brownies are quality, man. Do you have your brownies with custard, Nighttime Kid, or do you have them with ice cream? Battered sausages. Because for me, brownies taste quality, man, with custard or ice cream. Take your pick. I think it tastes quality with both. If you've never had Ben and Jerry's ice cream, you are missing out because Ben and Jerry's ice cream can combine anything and make it taste nice. They can literally combine any flavour and it tastes good. I'm not a fan of the corn dog. Okay, shoot, so you've tried one before, you're not a fan of it? Mm, okay. I just see a lot of stuff online about them and they look pretty nice from what I've seen, but that's interesting. Is it just cheese in there, shoot? Do they just put like cheese in there, or is there something else in there as well? I know it's batter and then cheese on the inside, but is there something else in there, like a meat or something? Brownies with cream, even whipped cream. Brownies with whipped cream are nice. Yeah. Not a fan of sausages, Natasha, like I said earlier, but each their own. I hear you, Night Time Kid. I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. It's got a sausage in there as well, has it? I thought it was just batter and cheese, but yeah, if it's got a sausage in there, I probably won't end up trying it because I'm not a fan of sausage. Not a fan of sausage at all, actually, to be honest with you. Never tried them, Night Time Kid again. Never tried them. Like I said, man, I'm a very basic guy. There's a lot of stuff in life I haven't tried. Never tried that either, Night Time Kid. That's new to me. Never heard of that before. 15 minutes to go here, by the way, people. That's new to me as well. The one I had sausage in there. Interesting, shoot. That's interesting for sure. You mean toast, Natasha? Toast and butter, yeah. For breakfast, I think you can get away with having anything low key. You can low key get away with having anything cereal, waffles, toast, whatever, man. Never tried those. I tried regular donuts, but I've never tried them on a day out by the seaside. There's a lot of stuff, man, that I've got to go out there and get. I want to try at least once. At least once, man. Warm banana bread, butter and honey. Interesting. Interesting. A unique combination that. Yeah, I like it with vanilla ice cream. Mm. 2-1 Ecuador, people. Oh my god. It's 2-1 to Ecuador. I've completely missed the goal. I think it's come from the corner, but it's 2-1 to Ecuador. It is 2-1 to Ecuador. I've completely missed the goal there. Completely missed the goal. I think it was a header or something. I'm sure it was a header or something like that. But yeah, it's 2-1 to Ecuador, people. I think Germany got caught napping. To be fair, they haven't been good enough in the second half. Let's be honest. And yeah, the German fans are not happy either. But let's wait to see if this is a perfectly allowed goal or VAR intervene. The food I've probably eaten the most is chicken. I hear that. But yeah, no one's gonna say no, it's chicken. Yeah, man, 2-1 Ecuador as things stand, but gotta wait for VAR, man, because we know what VAR's like. We know what VAR's like, man. So yeah, I think that's actually, yeah, I think that's an alright goal, to be fair. Yeah, Natasha, I've never tried that either. I think it is 2-1, and I think the goal will stand. Neuer, oh man, Neuer tried to catch the ball, and yeah, that's on Neuer, man. How's he let that in? How has Neuer let that in? That never should have happened there. Neuer in his prime would have caught that with ease. But yeah, it's 2-1 Ecuador, people. It is 2-1 to Ecuador. It is 2-1, people, to Ecuador. And credit to them, man. Credit to them. They've rocked up today and they've shown up. Gotta give them their credit. Right, we're back on the way. Can Germany get an equaliser here? We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a nice cup of tea, Natasha. You can't go wrong with a nice cup of tea. Early morning, late night, whenever. Tea is tea. With biscuits as well. It's quality. Tea and biscuits are just, with the right biscuit though. You know, if you have custard creams with tea, great. If you have chocolate creams with tea, even better. Builder's tea for me. You know, yeah, bro, they've got a few minutes to turn this around, low key. Otherwise, they are. I think they're still going to qualify though. They should still qualify and top the group, but yeah, man, this ain't great. This ain't great still. Biscoff biscuits, yeah. Like I said, Natasha, anything Biscoff related. First thing in the morning, coffee or tea. I'm more. It's tea for me, shoots. Tea for me, definitely tea. I don't think you need to have coffee unless you're really tired and you need to wake yourself up. But otherwise, yeah, I'm tea, man. Very much tea on that. Very much tea. Oh, this unlucky ball played in and nothing on it. 10 minutes to go here, people. 10 minutes to go, and it's Ecuador 2, Germany 1. Never tried that either, Natasha, to be fair. Never tried that either. I think this is going to be an Ecuador win. People are low-key think they've got this one. Yorkshire tea is nice. Yeah, Yorkshire tea ain't bad, to be fair. So what biscuits do we all have with our tea? So as the group stands, people, Germany are still top. But Germany and Ivory Coast are both on 6 points. So it's purely because of the goal difference, because of how much Germany won by in that opening game at the top of the group. It's just a goal difference thing, because both them and Ivory Coast are on level points. Is anyone here a big fan of milkshakes, or are we not milkshake people? Because for me, I love me a good milkshake, but I know some people are into milkshakes like that. Cream filled biscuits, yeah, man. Cream filled biscuits. Yeah, Clive, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, brother. Never tried those, Natasha, either. Never tried those. Yeah, I'm a sucker for milkshakes, Emmanuel, but I'm a sucker for milkshakes. Real milkshakes, yes. What would you class as a real milkshake, Clive? What would you class as a real milkshake? I don't really do tea, but I do chocolate chip cookies, Walker shortbread, and vanilla shortbread. Not bad. Not bad, that's huge. I drink tea every now and then in the morning when I wake up. Not every single day, but I do every now and then drink tea, I will admit. I do. When I'm sick, I usually have quite a bit of tea. I have 2 or 3 a day just to get the sickness out of me. Shortbread biscuits, yeah. With ice cream in it. So you mean like dessert shop type of milkshakes, not the McDonald's type ones, but dessert shop type ones. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Clive. I completely hear you on that. Has anyone ever had a caramel milkshake? I know that's a bit of a bizarre question, but has anyone ever gone out of their way and tried a caramel milkshake? Because I can't lie, if you're into sweet, if you love your sweets, a caramel milkshake is the way to go. It is the way to go. Never. I'd certainly recommend one. The only place you can get one is from a dessert shop though, because they don't sell them at fast food joints. Slushy drinks, yes. Slush drinks are nice, man. To be fair, I don't mind those. I don't mind those at all. Don't mind them at all. I'm a simple vanilla milkshake person. We get like crazy milkshakes. Yeah, I can imagine, shoot. I can imagine, bro. I hear you doing that. American milkshake style. Yeah, man. Never tried those even, Natasha. Yeah, they're perfect for summer. Like in weather like this, they're perfect, low key. Let's be honest, those type of drinks are perfect in this type of weather. Yeah, I've tried them before, huge. It's if you've got a sweet tooth, you will love, love Biscoff milkshakes or anything Biscoff related. You will. I've got some nice chocolates downstairs in the fridge, you know. There's a bit of a break between this game and the Holland game, so I might go and see what's in the cupboard or in the fridge. I low key people, I'm not lying here. I had to take all the chocolates from out of the cupboard and put them in the fridge because they were all melted. Like I went into the cupboard earlier, the chocolates were all melted, so I had to put them all in the fridge. Put them all in a bowl, slap them in the fridge. Earlier this afternoon, they should be cold now. But yeah, man, believe me when I say the chocolate was completely melted in the cupboard. Have you tried the Biscoff spread? Of course, huge. I've tried that on toast lots of times. It's nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, man. Chocolate's all melted up, all melted up, man. But yeah, I think there's some whispers downstairs. There's some dairy milk chocolate. What else have we got? I think there's some wafer bars as well. There's a celebrations tub. The red celebration chocolates. There's a tub of that in the fridge. Yeah, man. Let's see. I don't mind cold chocolate. Like if chocolate's been in the fridge, I don't mind it. I'd argue chocolate actually tastes better when it's cold. I'd argue chocolate tastes better when it's cold. 4 minutes to go, by the way, people, plus added time. Can Germany get an equaliser or not? Remains to be seen. You know the weather's warm though, people. Like when you're going into the cupboard and trying to get a chocolate and it's melted, you know the weather's hot. You know it's hot then. Not been a bad game to be fair, people, but it's not been the best either. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky enough that none of the games I've done are nil-nils. So yeah, Germany and Ivory Coast are going to at the moment. Yeah, I've seen it. They're both on 6 points, Clive, but because of Germany's goal difference from that first game, they're top of the group. I think Ecuador are currently on they're on 4 points, I believe. So they're probably going to qualify for the round of 32 with as one of them teams that's got the most points from a third place team. Free kick Germany, ball in. Nothing on that. It's a pleasant 13. That's pretty cold, isn't it, huge? I can't lie. That's pretty cold. 13's pretty cold. 13 is pretty cold, man. I don't think Germany are scoring here, people. There's 2 minutes to go. Bread with Nutella or milk. You mean bread with Nutella spread on there? Nighttime kid. Yeah, toast with Nutella spread on there. Yeah, man, and a glass of milk too. Yeah, 13 is cold. It'd be cold for us as well, suits to be fair. In the summer. In the winter, you're lucky to get 13, but in the summer, that's really cold. 20 degrees in it. Clive, that's decent, man. It's 30 plus where some of us are, so 20's alright. Twix, yeah, Twix, man. You can't go wrong with a Twix bar. You cannot ever go wrong with a Twix bar, let's be honest. Free kick to Germany here. They've got a chance to put a ball in the box here. Ball in. Ecuador clear it away. I love how this is just turned into into a food conversation second half, man. I love it. Big up the chat, man. Big up to every single one of you in the chat. Can always trust, man. If the game's not good, the chat will be there to help you out and get you through it. You know what I'm saying? So big up to you all. Appreciate it a lot. Ecuador on the attack again here, but Neuer will claim that. So, guys, what do we think about Neuer? Do you think it's time to retire for him, or do you think he can still go? Because I'm not even gonna lie here. Some of the games I've seen him in this year, it's weird because he was brilliant against Madrid, first leg. Then second leg, I felt he was a bit dodgy. So, is it time for Neuer to retire, Loki, or do you think he can still go? Right, we're into the final minute, and there's going to be 7 minutes added on here, people. So we've got 7 extra minutes. 7 extra minutes. There is time for Germany to get an equaliser still. There is time. But I think Ecuador are gonna hold firm and keep them out low key. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't noticed much of Words today. I haven't noticed much of him. He had a good first game. Didn't have a great one against Ivory Coast, and he's been anonymous in this one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, not great if you want Words to watch as a Liverpool supporter. I think Germany need a striker, people. I'm not gonna lie. I think they've got a similar issue to Spain, low key. I think they're literally suffering from the same thing that Spain are suffering from, in the sense of they haven't got a striker, an all-out striker to rely on. Like, see, look at Spain, they don't have an out-and-out number 9, do they? You know, look at Germany, they don't have an out-and-out number 9 either. Same problem. It has to be time for Neuer. Needs to go before his reputation gets ruined. I hear that, man. You know, it's amazing that Neuer is still gone to his age. It's amazing that he's still gone, and it's amazing he's still considered up there with the best at even now. You know, credit to him. You know, Casillas called it a day early. You know what I'm saying? So Neuer being able to go this long, who's around the same age bracket, it's mental. But I do think it's time, Loki. Sesko, Ekatike, well, Night Kid, what do you think my answer is going to be? Well, obviously Ekatike. Ice cream with cake on the side with milk. Not bad, to be fair, Nighttime Kid. Not a bad choice there. Not a bad choice. Here's Germany though. So, side name. Leave the football before the football leaves you, yeah. To be fair, Neuer's still putting some good performances. It's just I don't think he's nowhere near what he used to be, let's be honest. Yeah, of course, Clive, man. Ekatike all the way, man. You're only gonna get one answer here in regards to that. If you go to a United channel though, yeah, they'll say something else. Yeah, Havertz is more of an attacking midfielder, isn't he, Shoots? Havertz is more of an attacking midfielder. He's not a striker or a fake 9, that's the problem. They need, in my opinion, an all-out number 9. I think they really need one. Here, Germany come forward again. 4 minutes to go. Can they find something? Sane on the ball. I don't think it's going to happen, people. I don't think it's going to happen. If you're an Ecuador fan, I think you're going to get the 3 points. I think you're going to get the 3 points. But yeah, I think if you put an actual number 9 into this German team, they'll look so much better because they play some very good football. They play some very good ball. So put a number 9 in, I think you could see a much better Germany team. You know what I'm saying? Ecuador have everyone back here, by the way. I think they're going to see this out. Havertz is a roaming midfielder. He can't be locked into one position, can't play structured football. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly huge. Which is why I'm not sure why he's playing as the number 9 in this team. Makes no sense, man. He's not exactly the most clinical player in front of goal, is he? As well, let's be honest, he's hit and miss in front of goal. Throwing taken by Germany, headed away by uh, Ecuador. Shot, yeah, that was never going anywhere, man. That goal, I'm just looking at the goal back now. Neuer should have caught that. He should have caught that ball. I don't know how he hasn't. That goal was entirely preventable from Germany. Entirely preventable. Right, Germany coming forward here now. 2 minutes to go, people. 2 minutes to go. I don't know how Havertz is playing football at the top level. You know what it is, huge. I remember when Kai Havertz was at Leverkusen, yeah, and Leverkusen fans weren't upset when he left because Wirtz was coming through. But I also remember when Havertz was at Leverkusen, how much he was wanted. He was linked to Liverpool, he was linked to Chelsea. Chelsea got him. Madrid were looking at him as well. He was meant to be the next big thing for Germany, and then he flops at Chelsea, ends up at Arsenal, and now he's one of those wonder kids who flopped, isn't he? Let's be honest. It's mad because there was a time where you had the likes of Madrid looking at Havertz when he was at Leverkusen, and fast forward now, he's a wonder kid who flopped, isn't he? Let's be honest. And it's amazing that Arsenal signed him when he flopped at Chelsea. It's absolutely amazing. It makes zero sense. Makes zero sense, man. Last minute of the game, people. Last 30 seconds, yeah. I think Ecuador going to see this out, I can't lie. They have a free kick here as well. Yeah, this game's done, man. I think Ecuador, well, hopefully for Ecuador, it's going to be enough for them to get to the round of 32 with the amount of points they have. Yes, huge. It shocks, man. It must shock, man. Can't imagine what it's like. Can't imagine what it's like. I don't even want to imagine if Liverpool doing stuff like that. Well, thankfully we don't. But yeah, man, I completely hear you, man. So was I. So was I, man. And that's full. So was I, Emmanuel. And that's full time, people. That is full time in the game. It is over. It is all over. Ecuador have beaten Germany by 2-1, and that means a lot to their fans, as you can see right there, people. It means a lot. It is a huge victory for them. Their first win of the World Cup against Germany, a powerhouse. Big up to them. Germany still qualified. They finished top of the group. They finished level on points with Ivory Coast, but their goal difference was superior, so they top it. Ecuador finished third on 4 points. Will it be enough to get them through to the round of 32? I think so, probably will be. And yeah, it means a lot to them Ecuador fans, man. That's lovely to see. The manager's gone to hug the fans. Lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. The players are on the pitch as well. This is the type of stuff we love to see. This is the type of stuff we love to see in the game. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, man. Full credit to Ecuador. I think they deserve their win as well overall. So yeah. But yeah, people, that was a decent game. Surprising result. I thought Germany would win, but Ecuador proved me wrong. And yeah, man. Yeah. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Big up to Emmanuel. Big up to Natasha. Big up to Clive. Big up to Nighttime Kid. Big up to AFC Always. Big up to Cotfather. And big up to Huge as well, man. Appreciate every single one of you locked in. I'll be back at 12 o'clock, I believe, for the Netherlands versus Tunisia game. Final Watchalong overnight. Hopefully that's a decent game as well. But yeah, I'll be back at 12, man. I'm going to have a little bit of a break now for an hour, and then I'll be back. Big up, man. He was Nighttime Kid, but he wasn't good for Chelsea or Tottenham, was he? But yeah, big up to Clive. Big up Emmanuel, man. Appreciate you being in that, bro. Appreciate you being in, brother. And big up Huge, man. Big up. Appreciate you all. I'll be back in an hour for the Netherlands game. And yeah, in a bit. Peace.